Airport, 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 airport bathroom. Airplane, airplane. Wow, the St. Louis Arch. Airplane. Rental car. Rental car. Hotel. Hotel room. Arch, arch, arch. Arch. Panera Bread. Snake. Sinking boat. Hey, it's John, and I'm all the way out here in St. Louis, Missouri to check out the Minifig Shop.
It's actually my uncle he kind of started buying and selling online a little bit. I started doing a little bit as a side job for me and then decided I was going to quit my job. His wife and he had always kind of wanted to do a brick and mortar job. I had come from retail before, swore I wouldn't do it again. Talked us into it July 4th last year, and October 23rd we opened up. We buy and sell anything Lego. So I'm going to go with the Vanna White mauve. All right guys, well, so we'll have inside the glass cases, we'll have Marvel. It'll be our licensed stuff like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Harry Potter, the CMF figures. We'll have on the back wall, we'll have some of our higher priced sets. Kind of our workstation back there where we'll do a little bit of work. That's always a mess. A couple of wonderful employees. Noel getting some TV time. Everything on the walls will be sealed. Some of that will be with Lego tape, never been opened. Some of that stuff, like I said, will be a week old. Some of it will be 20 years or so. We sell it by the pound, or as little as a tenth of a pound. To go from there, and we always tell people if you want a tenth of a pound to finish up stuff that you're working on, you don't have pieces for, or you're just trying to finish some stuff up, or if you want us to fill up the back of your truck with boxes and whatever, a scoop shovel, we can do that. GameStop days are normally people aggravated about trade values. I could show you where the number's coming from. We'll look at from some different sources, BrickLink, eBay, depending on how dirty clean it is, what off-brand stuff is mixed in there. Anywhere from 3 1/4 to 4 1/2 a pound. We've traveled Manassas, Virginia. We've been to Houston, Texas. We bought collections from people local. We buy online. Still through some of the places that we have for years. We come across a plastic dart gun, like airsoft pistol in one time. It's kind of a little unnerving when you pop the box open and there's a gun laying in there. We'll sanitize, wash. We use the free and clear detergent. With the COVID stuff, you try to maybe wash stuff extra time. There's Miss Helen. She comes in here about 3 or 4 times a week. Inside the glass cases, we'll have pre-built sets, a couple weeks old to 40 years old. So you get a ton of range inside there. It's kind of another one of the things that we try to do that's a little bit different. We try to find stuff that it's hard to compete with Walmart, Target, Lego store. You try to do something that kind of separates you a little bit. Over here on these tables, I had an uncle in Texas who made these tables for us. So what we did here is we wanted it to be, instead of stuff being in balls or where you can't touch it, it's trapped behind something. We wanted it to be kind of part of more of the experience type of deal, where you can come in and you can see stuff, you can pick it up, you can change hats, you can change hair, you can change torsos, you can change legs, do whatever you want to kind of make it your own. So leave the lights on at night. People see all the people in here, all the figures and stuff looking at you as you go through. So we wanted it to have the seating room over there and then the play areas, which are shut down with COVID stuff too, but we want it to be where it's spacious. You don't walk in and feel cramped. So we want it to be an experience, a trip. You're going to do something. As opposed to going shopping. Shopping's no fun. We'll have people who come in who have never bought anything here. They'll come in and they'll sit at the table for an hour a week. Grandparents normally bring in their kids or grandkids, and they'll sit there and they'll build something, and they might buy $2 worth of stuff or a $3 figure or nothing, but they've done something for the day. That's pretty much the gist of what we do. I live in the Poplar Bluff area, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. About 2.5 hours or so south.
Lego or Legos?
Lego. Don't ever say Legos. Okay. Never. I have 3-year-old, and you teach her don't say Lego either. You start young.
In Philadelphia, everyone around there calls it Philly. Do you call St. Louis anything like Louis?
No, people here will. I'm still an outsider, right? So I'm still from 2.5 hours south. So okay. I haven't earned that.
You wouldn't presume to rename the city
yet.
The Minifig Shop was really cool. Bobby was super nice. Great parking, great interior, great location, great prices. St. Louis, the Minifig Shop.
I wasn't there.
I know, it was so awesome. Fortunately, I had to be out there. I got to be out there for a wedding. I was like, I've got to do this video while I'm out here because I visited out there before and I went to the shop. I stowed away this really small film equipment bag with the tripod sticking out of the backpack, and I was hoping that they wouldn't like make me check that in because it technically was larger than the carry-on, and they didn't. But they did take away my knife, which I didn't realize was in my other bag.
Did they give it back?
No. I had to surrender it. The guy was like, do you want to surrender this or do you want to check it in? I'm like, I'm not going to. It was literally a little, like, 10-in-1 pliers pocket knife thing.
Called a Swiss Army knife.
I wasn't going to check it in, so I let him have it. Anyway, Bobby was super cool. He kept giving me, like, cool stuff. So, for this part of the show, we have some shirts to wear. We're back with Minifig Shop shirts. First of all, we have this. I was sending Jordan pictures while I was there, and he had me buy this Nexo Night set for him.
Which was really fairly priced.
Yeah.
How would you rate his prices in the store? 1 to 10. 10 being the best.
Minifigs, used sets, 8, 9, 10. It was good prices. I tried to keep them put together because I know you hate building them. I take total credit for getting Jordan into Nexo Nights.
Yep. I thought they were really, really lame when I first saw them. I'm like,
I did too. I was like, that's such a dumb theme. Cyborg Knights. It's like Ninjago, but with kingdoms, which means we're not going to get a real kingdom theme. But I started seeing the bad guy sets on clearance, and they were so cool. The black and red color theme and the real evil looking monsters. I was like, that was pretty cool. So I started getting them, and then I started getting the other sets, and ended up getting like all of them. There's so many little details in them that you miss if you don't build them.
Mm-hmm. I've never bought a complete Nexo set.
Yeah, I bet you want to take it apart.
Not at all.
Like, look at this sword. That's so cool.
Wow, that definitely made it cooler, Sean.
And this is like, isn't this a Bionicle piece? But
I don't know, but only Nexo Knight could recycle Bionicle pieces and make them cool.
I like Nexo Knights more than I thought I would. And that's why we ask everyone, is there a theme you didn't see yourself getting into and ended up loving? Because for us, that's Nexo Knights. And slowly Ninjago is kind of creeping up there
real
too.
into that. The new wave is just so cool. Like a wind up.
Yeah, like even that's
goes.
so funny. Like, that's such a funny thing to do. That huge mech, and then he's got a little tiny wind up on the back, like a little toy.
Like a 1950s tin toy.
Where's this go?
I won't look through the manual because I'm protesting. Can I find out where it goes before John can?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I found it. It goes right here. Now for what I got. So here's the 2 figures I got. I would have spent more time there, but I just pressed for time.
You built that? You put that together?
I got this guy because I also had I bought a set for the Ice Planet. And I think I'm going to try to complete the Ice Planet. I switched his head out for someone. You can switch the heads and figures around on his table and just get whatever you want. And then that hat.
That hat is from the old Imperial
Yeah.
sets. That head is from Nexo Knight.
No, this is actually from Ultra Agents.
Yeah,
it's the dude on the red snowboard.
Oh, cool.
And then I think this might actually be from Nexo Knights, the third
No,
wave.
that's from Hero Factory. Well, it came out from Hero Factory
really?
first, and then the third wave Nexo Knights used it.
And then just that old torso.
It's a great torso.
Yeah, it is.
Original castle.
So yeah, $3 each. Pretty sweet.
That's a great deal.
So here's the set I got there.
It's great.
I almost
What's the
got
name
this...
of it? What's it called?
Oh,
Because
man.
they had really distinct names.
Yeah, I know. I just looked it up too.
Probably like Ice Crawler or Ice Saturn V.
We should do a comparison of this and the Saturn V, the big rocket.
Yeah, that'd be a bad comparison. I think that's where they debuted this face,
Yeah, I think so.
which is really neat. It's got like shaggy white hair on a standard smiley face, which they later recycled into Western.
Yeah, he was the deputy. At least that's what I pretended he was.
So wait, this was on display
Yeah.
and it was built?
Yep.
So how did it end up in pieces?
I broke it apart.
Man. Nothing like digging a hole to fill it back in. What do you call these things? In your mind when you're looking for a piece?
Grabbers?
It's a 1x1. I call them grabbies.
Grabbies?
Never said it to anybody else in my life.
Do you know what these are called?
Stud.
Pips.
Pips?
These are called studs, the bumps.
That's I hate that. Oh, classic printed tile with the Ice Planet logo on it. It's just such a good looking logo.
Yeah. You know what I'm surprised at? They didn't use that weird steering wheel that some of them had. That was just like an arch with a little stud on the end.
Yeah, it's an ugly piece.
I loved
I've
it.
seen people use them as the heads for robots before.
I love these arrow pieces. Like you wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, where else is it gonna
It's
go?
supposed to go.
Hey, in case you
What?
didn't know, it opens up. The coolest thing about these sets is that Lego back then didn't really make movie-based themes, right?
Yeah, nothing was licensed until Star Wars in '99.
Right, and they did Adventures, which was clearly Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But they just had to come up with cool themes. And they're like, hey, what would kids like? Oh, they like knights. Everybody likes knights. And then kids got tired of knights. They're like, how about space? And they got tired of that. So they're like, how about
bad guy space?
How about a bad guy space? Whereas now it's just like, what halfway decent Disney movie can we remake with sets?
Yeah.
Abort.
Sorry, I'm pro-life.
Wow, that was really good.
The camera's pro-choice.
Camera is triggered.
I used to have this thing when I was younger. In case all the wheels weren't there, even if there were 4 wheels right in front of me, I would do the driver's side front wheel first, because that's the most important one. Then the back passenger side, so that way it could still kind of stand up if I couldn't find the other 2 that were right in front of me. Then the other front wheel, and then last of all, the back driver's side wheel. Always.
It sounds like the behavior of a serial killer. Look at that. Oh my gosh, in the back too. Look at him just
He has the back of the
skiing.
box.
He's like, hey, what did you do today? I put a rocket on the ground. I'm going to hit the slopes.
This is so cool. I am so glad I got it.
That's actually really cool. Yes. How many stars do you give this out of 10?
12, 13, 1000. It's so cool.
I'd give it a solid 6.
Are you taking into account the time period?
Yeah, for the amount of parts that's on it.
6?
Yeah.
That's
Can't make
it?
everything at 10.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
It can only fit one person, which kind of sucks.
Because it's the ice planet. There's not a lot of people there. They don't need, like, sedans. One more thing from the Minifig Shop.
What's this?
They top secret spy camera. I couldn't not get it.
Before you open it, can I just say the box graphics are horrible.
It's so creepy.
A fake can of soda? What year is it?
Whoa.
Oh, it's an actual camera.
It's supposed to be a spy camera, but as soon as someone sees you flip that up, it's obviously
Yeah, could you
not a
imagine
spy
like
cam.
filming someone and they're just like, hey, put that camera away, and you just close it and you're like, actually, I was just having a drink of cola.
And they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, it's hot cola? Is that what it says? It's not cola.
Not cola.
That's even less believable.
Let's see.
Actually, it is kind of neat. Is it a disposable camera or something?
No, it's a film camera. It takes real film. I don't know if there's any patent pending. What?
Wait, it's not backwards right now?
Backwards?
Oh,
No.
I thought this would have been a flash.
No. Oh, wait.
No, it.
Oh. I'm not a spy. How did you know that?
Because I'm
A spy?
What does that say on the back? Spy cam?
That kind of gives it
Okay,
away.
yeah, in case they asked to see your can of convincing not cola.
Like it says 12 fluid ounces, but also 35 millimeters.
Let's see the nutrition facts.
Good work, agent. You have located your smart camera, 10%. Use this camera wisely to record the actions of counteragents, 20%.
Who are these agents? Like Cold War spies or
Go to lego.com/spybotics for your spybotics mission
website?
briefing. 90%. Good luck, 50%.
Could you imagine being like a 12-year-old at a birthday party and you think it's Legos, which I'm gonna say, and you pull it out and it's a freaking fake can of soda.
Dude, I thought I was a spy when I was younger. I would have loved it. That about wraps up all my purchases. It might be worth it to go out there just to hit the store up again, especially if we can go together. I don't know how we could swing that, but it was awesome.
Cheap lights.
The green screen. I should put a different store back there.
Andy's for sure.
That's about it for that. So, until next time. Until next time. See you, spies. Dang it. That wasn't... Just having a drink of my soda.
So creepy. There's this threshold you cross with spy gear that makes you a peeping Tom.
Until next time.